Okay, we're going to be working on part 208-6-45. This is the video you're watching right now. The angle bracket. So the overall, here we go from one end to the other, width is 5 inches. The depth from here to here is 2 inches. The height from the bottom up to here is 2.5 inches. The material thickness right there, the thickness of that base is going to be 0.5, and the thickness of the upright is 0.5. And the holes going through it are 1 inch diameter. In this view, they're giving you the top and the right side view, and your job is to kind of come up with what the front view is. Be easy in this program. All right, so we've got this established. I'm going to go ahead and start with, I'm going to do this a little differently this time. I'm going to start with the front view and click New Sketch and View Normal 2. All right, that sketch plane. I'm going to start by drawing I'm going to draw a line that goes like this from here down to here, out to here, like this, up here. And I'm not worried about thicknesses or anything like that. I'm sketching first, constraining, then dimension. All right, that's a little bit off, so I'm going to use the perpendicular constraint to make sure that that's straight. If you can make it straight, great, but if you can't, that's all right too. I'm going to put a dimension on this bottom line here because I knew that was 5 long. The height of it was 2.25, dimension on that one. The thickness of that was 0.5. And I'm going to say that these two are equal right here. This one and this one are equal, so that should tell us what that is. So I'm going to finish that sketch, extrude that, the thickness of this way. And when I extrude this one, I'm going to do a symmetric one, and I'm going to change that to 2. So it extrudes in both directions, right there like that. And we should be equal, and we're good. Now, I'll go ahead and turn these off now. All right. Now this time, to make this fun, I'm going to use the fillet command. And I'm going to use a fillet here. I'm going to put in my radius of my fillet is going to be 1 inch, my radius, and I'm going to do one right here, and I'll do one right here, and I'm going to do one right here, and I'll do one right here. That makes those round edges, and I get everything the way I want it to be. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and right click on this, click New Sketch there, and I'm going to click this one. I'll put a center point here, and I want it to be concentric with that, so it puts it right in the center. So I'll finish that sketch. Right click on this one. I'm going to click New Sketch here, and we can look View Normal 2 or click that way. Put this point right here, and I'm going to make it concentric with this, so it should snap it right to that center point. So we're good. Okay, now when I click the corner, I should be able to click the whole command. I'm going to change this so it's 1 inch. I'm going to click there and here at the same time, use the whole twice, and there's my part. Alright, so we got the part done. We'll right click. I want to change this. I want the name to also have angle bracket in it. In that right there. So then I'm going to right click on this, go to create a drawing of the part, and let's do it. I'm going to click, it's in inches, I'm going to click that, and I'll go with the standard 4 views and see how that comes out. If it works the way I think it should, it'll be exactly the way we want it, which is that way right there. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to turn off the hidden lines, or the phantom lines for the tangents, but show hidden lines here. And I'm going to right click and show my hidden lines here, and right click and show my hidden lines here. Alright, I'll start by putting center lines on those, right there, there, and this one here. So that aligns everything, it shows everything's lined up. And we'll start putting dimensions on. So I'm going to dimension that goes from here out to here. I don't like the way that one worked out. So this one, the length of that was, for some reason it was important, so we'll go from here to here and put that on. Oh yeah, I'm going to change this to 2 decimal places. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and change go ahead and put a dimension on this. The thickness is 0.5. This thickness right here is also 0.5. I'll put a dimension on this right here that says that is through, space, THRU. Oops. I'm going to cap lock on because we use all caps, and then I'm going to put 2 places, and because I put 2 places, I don't have to do this again over here on this view, and because this one right here would be carved out of the outside, we'll put a radius of 1, and we're just going to put space TYP on the outside there. Alright, So we've got all of the dimensions that we need except for one, which was going to be this one right here to tell us how tall this part is right here. Now, if you want to get a little crazy, you could put a dimension on that would tell us how to get to the centers of this right here, there to there. Technically, this is actually more correct to go like that, and this is actually more correct. But we're over dimensioning by doing that because we have those numbers on there. So you don't need to do that. You go ahead, right click, and delete those two on there. Or if you deleted these things, those two would be fine. All right. So then I'm going to look at all this stuff here. I'm going to give it the name, and that is angle bracket. And oops, what did I mess up there? Backspace, angle bracket. And I'll finish that one, and I'm going to put a part number in here, and that part number is 208-6-45. And we'll finish that. Okay. Okay. All right. So double click my mouse wheel, close this right here, zoom the extents. This is where you would click submit, and we'll move on.